Nothing makes me happier than hearing about a small business that's been so successful, the owners are expanding into a new state. Whenever you start doing business in a new state, that means there's going to be a whole new set of state laws that small businesses may have to deal with. And if business is conducted without complying, there can be substantial penalties. One state law that needs to be mentioned is the state business entity statute. In the case of most small businesses, that means the state LLC law, although for some it means the state business corporation law. And that's important for every business, particularly if formed in a state other than the one it's expanding into. It requires filing an application for a certificate of authority with the Secretary of State and to appoint and maintain in the state a registered agent and a registered office. Also, it'll have to file an annual report and pay an annual fee. A failure to file or pay will bring penalties. If the business earns income in the state and that state has an income tax, who pays depends upon who owns the business. If it's owned by individuals, those individuals have to file a return and pay the state tax themselves. If they formed an LLC or a corporation, who pays depends upon how the owners of the LLC or the corporation decided to have it taxed for federal income tax purposes. If the business is selling taxable goods or services to consumers in the new state, it'll have to register with the tax department, get a sales tax certificate, and then collect and remit the sales tax to the state. There could be property taxes, certainly employment taxes, and even other taxes. Consulting with a tax professional is probably a good idea. Just about every business needs at least one business license, and permits can be required not only by the state, but by the city or county where the business is located. There's one more state law that affects individuals, LLCs, and corporations that are doing business under an assumed name, other than the business owner's legal name. That name has to be registered with the state, and in some states registered with the county or city. There are penalties for doing business under an unregistered assumed name. I hope I provided some useful information to small business owners and wish them the best of luck with their growing businesses.